Welcome to the demonstration of my capstone project, a triathlon training plan generation system. I've nicknamed it AtletaLab. There is a demo available online at atletalab-dev.elasticbeanstalk.com. The username is demo and the password is password. I'm signing in. There's not a whole lot going on here. This is a brand new installation. There's a drop-down menu in the top right-hand corner. It allows you to access the profile. The user profile is not editable for the demo user. It will also allow you to log out. Underneath the training plan is the calendar, where the training plan will appear after it's been set up. In order to get that training plan set up, first we need to get the heart rate training zones set up. So in order to determine the lactate threshold heart rate, or LTHR, you're going to want to perform a time trial test, or you can use the generic formula. The generic formula is not very accurate, but it should work for the purposes of the demonstration. So just put your age in the box, and it's going to calculate your LTHR. And then if we hit update, then a chart's going to show up with the heart rate ranges for the various training zones. And this will make a little bit more sense in a minute after we run the training setup. So now that that's done, you can go underneath training setup, and in here you can put some information about what kind of training plan you want. So if you were a beginner and you're going to do a sprint triathlon, choose a date for that. Let's say it's in March. And then here we'll select the amount of time that you have available every day to dedicate to training. So let's say we're pretty busy during the week, but we have plenty of time on the weekend. Now for the actual training plan, you can pick a maximum number of swim workouts per week. So let's just go ahead and set this to something pretty even, 2 workouts a week for swimming, biking, and running. And since we're a beginner, we're going to put just 1 session a day. And then we can hit update. And the algorithm will run, and now here is our training plan. So you can see the training plan, 1 workout per day, some rest days built in here, and we can look at the various months by clicking through the calendar all the way to March, and here we can see there is our race day. So if we go back to today, you can see the actual workout by clicking on the indicator. And you can see here, this is an easy swim workout, and here is the workout information. You also have the option to maybe substitute the workout if, for example, you were sick or you were hurt, or you just didn't feel like swimming that day. So let's say that, I wasn't feeling well this day, so I'm going to substitute it with a rest. And you can see here it substituted that workout with a rest. And so on and so forth. You can go ahead and click through the various workouts for each day. Perform a substitution if you need to, even though it's not recommended to do that. If you start substituting or skipping a lot of days, then you're not going to get well prepared for your race. And here is where the heart rate zone information comes into effect. So you can see here, you're going to do at zone 3. So if we refer, and here's a reference to zone 1, if we refer back to the training zones section, you can see that zone 3, tempo zone, for a running workout is a heart rate in between 140 and 147. For a cycling workout, it's a little bit lower because you aren't working as hard cycling. So these are the things that you want to refer to when you are looking at your training plan and seeing what your workout for the day looks like. And you can actually program those training zones into most heart rate monitors And your training zones will change over a period of time. As you gain more fitness, your heart has to work less hard for the same amount of exertion. So over a period of time, you'll notice that your heart rate is lower, even though you're running or cycling just as fast as you used to. Now, another thing that I built into the software is the ability to just do a single sport workout. So at some point, you may not be able to run because you're injured, or it's winter time and there's no triathlons, so you're running marathons instead. So for that sort of situation, you can just go into the training setup and, let's say that I have a hurt foot and I can't run. I can just set the workouts per week for running to 0, and they just won't schedule any. And we can take a look at what that looks like. And you can see there's no run workouts here. And conversely, if I don't want to swim or bike and I just want to run because it's wintertime and that's what we do in the wintertime, then I can run that and I'll have just solid run workouts with rest days built in. So that's another useful feature of the software, which is useful during the wintertime. I do have a lot of other features that I would like to build into the software, but I'm really happy with how it's come out so far, and I think it's going to be very useful to me this winter. Thank you for watching my video.